Overflows.
Interaction between chakras and sexual energy. There is profound and deep connection between chakras and sexual energy. This you have to understand. And as the understanding deepens, realization begins to dawn. Sexual interaction is inner pilgrimage from seed to fruition. How one can explode into a state of fulfillment and lead a life of bliss beyond duality. You are born with this existential bioenergy as life force, while chakras are energy centers within the body, often described as spinning wheels of energy. These influence your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. The word chakra comes from the Sanskrit word meaning wheel. These energy centers are thought to be located along the spine, from the base to the crown of the head. These are interconnected with the nervous and endocrine systems. Chakras are focal points of energy or prana or life force in the body. Chakras and sexual energy are integral to human experience and well-being. It is suggested that the sexual center or the second chakra, the sacral, is a powerful energy center. When sacral center is balanced, it can lead to heightened awareness, intimacy, and even spiritual transformation. Sexual center, also known as sacral chakra, is the source of sexual energy, which is not just about the physical act of sex, but about deeper experience of pleasure, creativity, and interconnection. Remember, for a true sense of intimacy to happen, the positive chakra in both male and female must be affirmed. For examples, man's first chakra or the root chakra and his power need to be recognized, acknowledged, and allowed to expand. Similarly, a woman's heart and feeling space must be received and welcomed before her receptive chakra can open. It is like you are giving a gift to someone. You are giving the gift out of joy, and the other receives in the same spirit. The joy expands. Remember, balanced sexuality is a way to access higher state of awareness and connection. When the sexual energy is not suppressed or misused, it can be an enormous force for transformation, leading to a deeper understanding of oneself and others. Therefore, understanding the polarities of chakra is important. For example, the man's positive chakra is robust and expansive, while the woman's receptive chakra are more vulnerable and private. It is cautioned that the insensitive nature of man's positive energy can be hurtful to woman's vulnerability, leading to a disconnect in relationship. Ultimately, this will lead to a life of chaos and conflict. Therefore, for harmony, made positive energy must flow in such a way that it is welcomed by the female and is totally absorbed. This means dissolution into one another. When this happens, the relationship between the two enters into a deeper dimension. Therefore, for transformation of sex, it is significant sex must go beyond the physical act and encompass the emotional, mental, and spiritual aspect of intimacy. For transformation, emotional connection, consent, and mutual respect in sexual relationship is very important. Remember, the feminine energy is more powerful than the masculine. The soft is more powerful than the hard. Water is more powerful than the rock. Let us acknowledge and embrace the immense power of gentleness, intuition, and adaptability in a world that often celebrates rigidity and toughness. Remember, water carves its own path and shapes the earth over time. So too, feminine energy empowers us to create, nurture, and transform our surroundings. This is the journey of self-discovery. Embrace your inner strength and find beauty in vulnerability. Let us celebrate the power of femininity together. The man's first chakra and his power or energy must be recognized, acknowledged, and allowed to expand and be received with love and joy. While the woman's feeling space or heart must be received, allowed to expand, and be a welcome to participate before her receptive chakra can open. This means that a great deal of sexual activity on the planet is actually a kind of rape. In the process, women's underlying emotional state and true state of her heart are ignored. Thus, yoni is neither welcoming nor truly open, and she cannot truly consent or receive. Yoni works on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level. The portrayal of the female yoni deserves to be honored in myriad ways through the art, research into ecstatic birthing methods, scientific study of her multifaceted attributes, and in dedicated research and practice of art of sexual ecstasy, as depicted in the temples of Khajuraho and other ancient art forms. Women's sexuality is holistic and includes an entire network of responsive tissues, nerves, glands, and harmonically based emotional states. A tantric sexual secret is hidden in this cervical union of lingam and yoni. When the tip of the lingam kisses the cervix in just the right way, an amazing transmission and transmutation happens. The tip of the lingam transforms itself from a giver to receiver. In the beginning, it is a giver. Then the role changes and it becomes a receiver and begins drinking the offering of nectar from the womb, the cervix becomes the giver, offering a profound transmission of power of Shakti to her Shiva, to her male counterpart. This in turn gives rise to what it is called the tantric circle or energy field, wherein male and female become one spinning wheel of yin and yang, anima and animus, Shiva and Shakti, may forget who is male and who is the female. This state of oneness is the ultimate in male-female interaction. Also, this is what is sought in each sexual interaction, whether the lovers know it or not. Whether it happens or not, that is a different matter. But this is what is the ultimate, and we must focus on that. Man has 7 centers. The lowest is the sex center, and the highest is the samadhi center, the crown chakra. And between these two, there are 5 other centers. It is like a ladder. When all the 7 centers of a man, I am using the word both for man and woman, are in harmony with all the 7 centers of the woman, then you have found the soul mate. Life force or existential bioenergy connects these 2 shores and must reach from origin to where it needs to reach. Along the journey, this energy flows through various centers, nourishing each along the way. This is the process of transformation. However, it has happened only once in a while, with Krishna and Radha, with Shiva and Shakti. It should have also happened to you and your spouse if you are allowed to meet with deep understanding and ultimate freedom. But the society does not allow. And remember, Krishna and Radha were not allowed by the society either. Theirs was not a legal marriage, it was illegal. Radha was not Krishna's wife, but just a beloved, or in your terms, in your language, his girlfriend. And with Shiva and Shakti, the parents were very much against Shakti getting married to Shiva. He looked a very strange person. Indeed he was. It was against the parental advice that Shakti jumped into the love affair with Shiva. This you have to understand. What it is, the male-female interaction is the mystical union that continues, and the insight into life of bliss continues.